So what's up? What's going on, everybody? It's J.A. Hope y'all are doing well. For today's video, we have yet another early YEEZY unboxing. So for today, we're gonna be checking out the YEEZY 350 V2 Compact Slate Bone. Now, of course, this pair is currently unreleased, but is expected to be releasing in full family sizing. So of course, adult pairs start at $230. Now, me personally, I'm a fan of the compact, especially as we all know in 2022, we haven't gotten any new YEEZY silhouettes, but we have gotten a whole bunch of restocks. So being as that the YEEZY 350 Compact debuted last year, this makes it one of the last new YEEZY silhouettes that we have gotten, which has made me embrace this model that much more. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox these, get our first impressions, and throw these joints on feet. So if you guys weren't a fan of some of the original compact colorways, I feel like this color may change your mind, as it's a lot easier to wear coming in this all white primary color. So drop your first impressions of the compact in the comments below, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw these joints on feet so we can see how they look. So when I do these on feet looks, many people will ask about the pants that I'm wearing. So the ID on this particular pair happens to be a pair of vintage Levi's 505 jeans in a relaxed fit. Now, pairs like this are generally pretty easy to find in any online marketplace, so I happen to find a very similar pair here. Now, when I'm shopping online, I try not to be an impulsive buyer, so before I buy anything, I'm adding it to my Pinboard. That way I can take some time to think about it and make sure if it's actually a purchase that I want to make. So I'm using the Opera web browser, so what I like to do is click this camera icon. I'll take a snapshot of the item that I'm considering buying. It'll add it to my Pinboard. Now, when you look at my Pinboard, you'll see all type of different items on here, from pieces that went out of stock to items that I can't even afford, but they are there just for inspiration. So I love using Opera when online shopping. This sidebar feature literally has the tools to make your life easier. You can connect all of your socials. I got my Instagram account integrated. That way I don't miss any updates. They have a media player, which I went ahead and hooked up my Apple Music account to. That way I can listen to all of my favorite joints while browsing the web. Anytime you add something to your Pinboard, Opera conveniently saves the link. That way you can get back to that item at any time. So people ask me about these sweatpants all the time, which come from Russell. It's their closed bottom fleece sweatpants. I like these because they have a more relaxed, loose fit, and they're super affordable, coming in at just $20 retail. They even have a free VPN, which is great because it helps keep you safe and protected while browsing the internet. So if any of you guys are interested in checking out any of the pants that I've worn here in today's video, you can easily find them on my Opera Pinboard, which I'll happen to have a link to my Pinboard in the description. You guys go ahead and check it out. Now, in terms of comfort, if you've never tried this model, the level of comfort is amazing. Not only is this the most comfortable YEEZY ever made, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is the most comfortable sneaker that I've ever worn in my life. So hats off to Adidas and YEEZY. The comfort level of this shoe is truly groundbreaking. So in terms of the design, you got a sock-like prime knit upper with various shades of white and gray infused into the knit. So the slate bone colorway is most notably accented by a darker gray beneath its weaved upper and its off-white sole unit. So I'm really loving this new redesign of the knitted upper on the compact. In my opinion, the new knit is a lot thicker than the standard prime knit that we're used to on the regular 350 V2. And because it's more thick, I really feel like it helps secure and lock in your foot, giving you some more stability, which definitely helps with the level of comfort. But then again, it's not as stiff as the older prime knit, so I feel like it also is a little softer, which allows you to kind of move your feet around, and it's just a better experience in my opinion overall. So although the midsole is identical to the standard 350, This time it does have kind of a curved up profile, which helps make this sneaker a little more thinner and sleeker. And unlike the original 350 V2, the compact has no removable insole. So it's got a very thin cushioning between the foot and the Boost midsole, which according to most people makes this pair the most comfortable sneaker ever. So it's also important to note that these do feature the Infinity lacing system, and they do not come with a backup pair of standard laces. Also, being is that these have a new knit upper, which is a lot more thick than the original 350 V2. I feel like if you're one of those people that kind of have sweatier feet, you know, being is that if you're in a warmer climate, these may not be your best option, as they don't seem to be as breathable as the original 350 V2. So I love the fact that you could just slip these joints on and go. In my opinion, this is a great performance sneaker, as well as a shoe that looks good enough to be worn as a lifestyle model as well. Now, in terms of sizing, this is one of the rare occasions that a YEEZY model actually fits true to size. So I went ahead and picked these joints up in my true to size 10.5, and they feel great on feet. So is it cool if I go ahead and nickname the compact as the YEEZY 350 V3, being is that we've seen so many different samples of the V3, but never got an actual retail release. I mean, they even went as far as to drop the YEEZY 380, which has a similar sock liner to the compact. They almost were the YEEZY 350 V3, but at the last minute, renamed to the 380. So we're gonna go ahead and nickname these joints the 350 V3. So these joints look great on feet. They're comfortable. I'm feeling the tonal colorway. I feel like the 350 V2 Compact Slate Bone is a must-have for my collection, and I would highly recommend this model for anyone that's tired of all the countless restocks and re-releases and has been in the market for something new from YEEZY. Embrace the new. So this is one of the newest YEEZY models to release. I'm rocking with it, and I also want to challenge the people that are used to wearing, you know, the standard 350 V2. Go ahead and step out your comfort zone. Try something new. Trust me, you will not be disappointed in these joints. So drop your feedback. Let me know what you think about this pair. Are these joints a cop or a drop for y'all? So we're gonna wrap up today's video. I'm J.A. Make sure you guys stay safe, stay blessed, and I'm out, y'all. Salute.